Hi student, I'm back again. Today we are going to start with a new topic, and that is S block element. We'll see some question based on S block element which involve alkali and alkaline earth metals. Some very important questions which will be more likely to be asked in your competitive exam. So let's begin with it. Okay student, let's see the first question itself. With respect to S block element, the ionic conduction of the following cations in a given concentrations are in the order of. Now first of all, the ionic conduction is inversely proportional to the ionic hydrated ions size. Okay, so ionic conduction is inversely proportional to hydrated ion size. Now what is the meaning of this? As you can see here, these are group 1, that is alkali metals ion given to you, which involve lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. They all are in the ionic form. As we know, the smallest size will be of lithium. So lithium will be highly hydrated. What is the meaning of hydrated? Lithium ion, which is very small in size, will be surrounded with large number of water molecule. Highly hydrated. So since it will be highly hydrated, the movement of lithium ion will be very less, because of which the conduction will be very less. Now we want highest conduction, so definitely the size which is very big, rubidium ion size is large, so water molecules surrounding it will be less, so movement will be very fast, so the conduction will be more for Rb plus as compared to lithium. So as we go down of the group, the size increases, so hydration becomes less, conduction more. So what should be the order for it? It should be rubidium ion first, followed by potassium, then sodium, and the least conduction will be lithium. So the answer for this question will be A. A is the correct answer for this question. Got it? Chalo, let's see the next question now. The product obtained on heating lithium nitrate will be. Now, we all know lithium belong to group 1. Group 1 element, that is an alkali. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Now this is group 1 element. Lithium is an exception. Nitrates of all the others, for example NaNO3, the moment you heat it, it gives you NaNO2 plus half O2 gas. So metal nitrate for all of them will give you NaNO2 metal nitrite plus half oxygen for all of them except lithium. Lithium is an exception. Its nitrate, whenever you heat it, it gives you lithium oxide along with NO2 along with oxygen gas. So this is an exceptional behavior shown by lithium nitrate. So your answer for this question will be B is the correct option for this. Okay, remember this is an exception behavior shown by lithium nitrate. Yes student, let's see one more question with respect to this topic. Aqueous solution of sodium thiosulfate on reaction with chlorine gives. Now we all know chlorine is an oxidizing agent, so definitely it will oxidize sodium thiosulfate. How? Sodium thiosulfate gets oxidized by chlorine in presence of water to give you sodium bisulfate along with HCl. We need to balance this equation. 4, 5, 2, 8. Okay, so just have a look at it. This is the balance equation of oxidation of sodium thiosulfate by chlorine. So it oxidizes to form sodium bisulfate. So your answer for this question is sodium bisulfate, that is B. Okay, very important question this is. Okay student, now let's see question number 4, which says the solubility of alkali metal hydroxide is. Now they have given me group 1 metals are involved, given group 1, all these are group 1 metal hydroxide. We all know the solubility of metal hydroxide for alkali is directly proportional to the size of alkali metal. So when I say solubility of metal hydroxide for alkali is directly proportional to the size of the alkali metal. Let us see which are the metal which are taken here. You have been given lithium, potassium, sodium, rubidium, cesium. So tell me, as we go down the group, the size increases. So the largest size will be for cesium. Definitely its hydroxide will be more soluble compared to rubidium, compared to sodium, compared to potassium, compared to lithium. So what should be the answer for this question? The options which is correct, the option which is correct is A. A is the correct option because cesium size is larger than rubidium, then sodium, then potassium, then lithium. So don't forget this, solubility of metal hydroxide alkali is directly proportional to the size of the alkali metal. Okay, so let's see the next question based on this. Which one of the following will dissolve in water most readily? Now let's take one by one. Iodine, it undergoes sublimation, so it is a sublimate compound, goes out, sublimate, it sublimes. Barium carbonate, barium belong to group 2, group 2 are insoluble in water, so group 2 carbonate insoluble in water. Potassium fluoride is alkali halide. Alkali halide are highly soluble in water, highly soluble except lithium fluoride. The rest all are highly soluble. What about PbI2? It is sparingly soluble. Sparingly soluble in cold water, but readily soluble in hot water. readily soluble in hot water. So they are asking for which is most soluble, dissolve in water, most readily. The answer is KF, that is C is the correct option for this question. Let's see a very interesting question. Chlorine reacts with X to form bleaching powder. X is, you are supposed to identify X. Among them, which one is going to give you bleaching powder? First and foremost, we know that bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride. So let's see which compound gives you calcium oxychloride. We take calcium hydroxide treated with chlorine. It gives you CaOCl2. CaOCl2 along with water. So bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride. Bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride, and this is obtained from calcium hydroxide. Now this calcium hydroxide is also known as slaked lime, dry slaked lime. So your answer for this question will be A, that is dry slaked lime, from which we can prepare bleaching powder. Okay, let's see this question. Informative question. The entire chapter alkali and alkaline earth metal is based on information. Here is a question based on it. Milk of magnesia is used as antichlor. Antichlor means the one which removes chlorine. Antacid means those which neutralizes acidity. Antiseptic, you already know it. Or food preservative. So milk of magnesia. First of all, what is this milk of magnesia? Milk of magnesia is aqueous solution of magnesium hydroxide. Aqueous solution of magnesium hydroxide is known as milk of magnesia. Now, since it is a base, definitely it will neutralize acid. Being a base, it will neutralize acid. That's the reason it is used as antacid. Antacids are those which neutralizes acidity. So your answer for this question is B. Let's see this question. The metal that cannot be obtained by electrolysis of an aqueous solution of its salt is it silver, calcium, copper, or chromium? What's your answer? Now we all know, higher the position of the element in the electrochemical series. So higher the position of the element in the electrochemical series, very difficult it is to reduce its cation. Now don't forget, higher the position in the electrochemical series, difficult for its cation to be reduced. Now look at the options very carefully. You understand calcium in the electrochemical series is at a higher position, so it is very difficult for us to reduce calcium ion. You know, when you carry out electrolysis of calcium salt, aqueous salt, instead of calcium getting reduced, it is water which gets reduced. Calcium ion will remain as it is, and water is reduced to OH minus and hydrogen gas. So your answer is calcium. which is higher in the electrochemical series. So it is difficult for us to electrolyze calcium. Okay, so with that we finish off question pertaining to this topic. See you all next time with a new topic, with some new questions which are more likely to be asked in your competitive exam. Till then, remain happy, be safe and enjoy.